Alright, so let's do a review of Cherry Blossom Cookie with her being a 5-star now. We did do a review of her as / like a first impression without any promotion, right? She was just pure 0 stars. I just wanted to share that video with you guys because I know a lot of people have been asking for me to kind of do a review of a new cookie at a 0 star to show the players that, hey, this is what you're getting, like literally what you're getting when you just use her as a 0 star. But now we're gonna be seeing her at a 5-star, pretty much maximum power, right? And right now with the toppings that I have, I am going to be sitting at 187,820. We were at 155,000, 57,000 without any of the promotions, so definitely going to be a lot stronger than she was. And of course the skill now is changed. So I was right about this. With each 3 hits, the damage decreased by 20%, and it is maximum all the way up to 80%. And then this can be stacked up to 10 times, which means that her attack boost is at max 25% if you do hit 10 different enemies, right? 10 enemies. And she is going to be doing, each blossom explosion is going to be dealing 84.5%. Okay? And then extra damage to non-cookies is 10%. So a lot of people have been commenting on my video, the first impression video or first review video, that she's probably going to be more of like a summoner comp counter, and I do agree with that. Summoner comps do have cookie or enemies that are not cookies, like the liquor servants, Pom-Pom, as well as the sheeps, and that means that she's going to be dealing a ton more damage to them. And on top of that, she is going to be able to boost up your cookie's attack by about 25%, right? Because the sheep, as well as licorice minions, Snow King, Pom-Pom, all of them are going to count towards the enemy's hit. But the thing is, right now inside of the meta, summoner comps are not common. Not many people are using the summoner comps, so it's not gonna be worth investing in her as of now for the arena. But I would say inside of the world exploration, she definitely is super strong. So let's go and use her. I do need to switch out some of the toppings right now, so let me do that real quick. Here we go. All right, so now with the topping that I wanted to put in, 196,000 guys, 196,720 is the power. All right, so very, very close to 200,000. I'm sure if I do level up her technologies a little bit more, then I could probably reach 200,000. But let's go into the world exploration real quick. Her auto attack does not do splash damage. Her auto attack is a single hit damage, just like how Sorbet is. And then her skill is really what matters right now. All right, here we go. 643,000 damage with the crit with her skill. That was a ton of damage. And that is at 5 stars now, guys. That is at 5 stars. So that is a lot of extra damage right there. All right, guys. Let's go and do 8. This is 10-31 now. This one, it took a bit longer last time because of course, her damage was not as high as it is right now. So let's see how fast we can clear this one. She definitely does more damage, right? She definitely does more damage. And here we go. And wow, that was one skill, guys. One skill, and she just it exploded her first phase. 527,000. And of course, there's that crit factor as well, right? And my crit is gonna be a bit higher than you guys because I have my technology, as well as I have the landmark. So that also makes a difference. Just keep that in mind when you guys are looking at the crit damage. But because she is going to be dealing multiple damage, every single one of them has a chance of doing a crit, right? So there is that portion as well. And here we go. 558,000, and wow, there you go. I would say for World Exploration, she definitely is not a bad cookie. She is really, really good. And like, especially in stages like episode 11, like 11-1, right? If you look at 11-1, you see a lot of these enemies, right? If you guys go into 11-1, this is gonna be really, really good when there's a bunch of mobs. Like, look, like you have 6 different mobs. Then that means you're gonna get a bunch of attack up, and then of course if you have an actual team, then you're just gonna be giving a lot of extra buff to your cookie and your team. Of course, as the stages go on, you're gonna have less enemies, right? Like, you know, episode 14, there's not like a ton of enemy. It's just more of like 3-4 of these super strong enemies. So of course it's not gonna be as effective in the higher stages, but for beginning players, she's definitely gonna be a good one, and it's gonna, you know, make your journey a little bit smoother when you are starting off. So that's what I would say. But let's test her out in the arena. So we did test her out in this kind of comp right here, where we had a one-shot comp, as well as this comp right here, where we used her in a eclair pomegranate comp. So we'll just try out. Actually, we'll just remove her and we'll just put in caramel arrow. Okay, we're gonna verse this team right here. Hollaberry, you know, you can see that it is gonna be a double tank. So let's see how well we perform with a maxed out Cherry Blossom now. And of course, I'll be trying out different teams. This is not one like certain team that you need to use. Okay, and she pretty much right there dodged all of, you know, Sea Fairy's skill because she was up in the air, right? You guys saw that one. And here we go. Because there is Cotton on the enemy team, when I do hit Cotton's sheep, you guys saw that the attack up went all the way up to like 9, right? Because of the amount of enemies hit. And right here, she did about 1.4 million. That's not bad damage at all. Not bad damage. Of course, Dark Cacao and, you know, our caramel arrow is just a lot stronger. So, all right, this one is going to be against a herb and a cotton. We do have a master 1 this time, right? So let's go. Yeah, so it will increase caramel arrow's attack as well, right? And this is going to be against a pompon. Okay, so this one is going to be a nice one to see. We do, look at this, attack up +9 because we hit cottons as well as pompon. So we were able to get a bunch of extra damage up. Look, up to +9. That's a lot. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this. Caramel is going to die. Oh, yeah. But you can see that they do a lot more burst damage. Sorbet right now, still super, super good against, you know, against these two right here, guys. Man, that's a lot of damage done by Dr. Cow, though. That's a ton. Ooh. You want to see Cherry Blossom damage? Look at that. 3.3 million. That's a ton of damage. And of course, because of the fact that there is a pumpkin pie, the heal of herb and you know, pomegranate is just not as strong as it would be without a pompon. But you can see that she does do a ton of damage because there was a cotton as well as a pompon on the other team, right? So that is the main reason why we were able to do so much more damage to the enemy team. All right, so let's try it out with Eclair this time around. And here we go. Let's verse a team with an Eclair, herb, and probably pomegranate as well. So here we go. And here we go. And okay, they have a Cherry Blossom as well on the enemy team, plus extra 9, right? All right. Man, they just do so much damage too. There we go. Cherry Blossom. Can my herb survive? My herb didn't survive, but okay. Boom. And okay. That was a lot of stuff going on, guys. There was just so much stuff going on. Dr. Cow was swinging sword. Cherry Blossom was flying around. Herb was using skill. But wow. 3.2 million damage right there. You can really see that she shines when there is like summoning unit, because she's able to deal damage to the summon unit as well as she's able to do or give extra damage, right? she really shines, man. So you guys can see that there's a huge difference when you actually max her out, right? 5-star promotion. That was a lot of difference between using her as a 0-star and a 5-star. So right here, this is the topping that I was using. We had 12.9% cooldown and 24.5% damage resist. I don't know if she's gonna completely change the meta as of now, but let me try one last thing here, guys. Let's try. Some people are saying, can you try the crit cooldown? So we'll try a crit cooldown. So we're gonna try one last thing out with a crit cooldown, right? Crit cooldown that some people have been asking me to try. 44.3% extra crit percentage, right? So let's see how much damage that does when we use a crit build instead. Okay, so here we go. This is gonna be the once again the pomegranate eclair. We got the herb, and then the dark cacao caramel arrows. So let's see how well we do when we are using a crit build. Okay. So last time she did around like 3 million, right? And let's see how much damage she's gonna be able to do. Wow, my eclair just got absolutely destroyed right away. That was a lot of damage that my cookies took just now. I don't know if my cherry blossom's gonna survive here. Hopefully. Yes, survived. Wow, she just absolutely exploded the back lane. Holy, and this time around she didn't even have cotton. Okay. I mean, yes, the damage wise is not as big as she did last time because of course there was no cotton, right? There was no cotton to have that extra damage with the sheep, but still she like literally exploded the back lane later on, right at the end of it. I would say getting her up to a 5-star really changed my mind about using Cherry Blossom within the arena right now. Of course she's not complete meta changing cookie, but she's viable as well. She's usable, right? I would say she's someone that you can use. I would say, yeah, she's definitely not bad once I promoted all the way to 5-star. But now this is the thing, right? How likely is it for everybody to try and promote it to a 5-star, right? So that is going to be the biggest thing when it comes to using her inside of the arena. Of course, you guys can promote her up to like 2 stars, 3 stars. And I would say she's still going to be very, very good. She's a lot stronger when you are versing someone with a summoner comp, like, or even a semi-summoner comp, like with Pompon or Pumpkin Pie and Cotton on the team, because now you're going to be able to give extra attack buff and deal extra damage to those, enemies as well. But something like this kind of team, Dark Cacao, Cherry Blossom, Herb, Pomegranate, and an Eclair is not going to be a bad team at all either. And now we're kind of, taking out and just revising. And of course, when there is going to be new comps that are going to come out, I will be posting those videos and sharing that build with you guys. But as of now, this is going to be the end of the review for a 5-star Cherry Blossom cookie. All right. So that is just what I wanted to say after seeing her with a 0-star and a 5-star now. Okay.